Hello Taurus, I am Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your classic Lenormand card reading. We have no preset goal, we just follow the cards, but mostly if we follow the cards, a topic that is important for you for the coming month is very soon to come out. So we just follow what is the topic is. Taurus, here I go for your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of June. Hello Taurus, and welcome to your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of June. As your first card here, we see the tree here. This card means that we better take things a little bit slow. This is a slow card that we are seeing here. Maybe we need to think about certain things in our life, especially with the clouds in the middle. It means that we need to overthink. Maybe certain areas of our life are not very clear for the moment. Maybe we need to think about certain directions that we are about to take in our life. It also could also mean if we think in a certain way, or we think for a while, we could grow beyond certain circumstances in our life, maybe for improving ourselves. It's also possible that we have small challenges in our life, but mostly if we think about it for a while, we can come over these things very well here. This points that after we have given things some thought, maybe it's time here to move on from certain things in our life. If you have learned something in your life, a certain job, certain education, this points also that you must apply what you have learned. This is what this card tells us. In the central card here, we see the clouds. The clouds is the card that tells us that we need to be focused in certain topics of our life. We will probably need to make some efforts for getting more stable, for getting a clear view. Maybe we need to expose ourselves in problems. Maybe we need to talk to certain people about the problems that we are having. But it's also important with this card that we breathe. We need to breathe well. Maybe we need to take a walk in the nature here. This could help you here for relieving your mind. It's possible, as I said, there are certain problems here that could be connected to the greater good. This is what this card tells us here with this combination. Then we're gonna mirror the cards. We're gonna mirror the tree and the person card. If you would be in professions like, for instance, health practitioner, or you work with certain herbs, or you sometimes also this points to doctors here. This could mean that if you are such a person, you are very easy to find solutions for the people that visit you if you are a health practitioner, because the key, it solves the problem. It's a positive card. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If for some reason you would lately entered a new relationship in your life, this tells also that we gradually get to know this person better in our life. This could be a friend that turns into a lover. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's like we slowly, the couple is moving ahead here. I put both cards here because we do general reading. This is what we are seeing here. This person, if I see it in the cards here, this normally this points out this is a family person, a person that is family oriented, man or woman. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Here we see also that we cannot, that we need to be active. If we were not so active in our life, this combination, it tells us we need to take more action, we need to become more physical, we need to drive more in our life, so things become more steadfast, robust here. This is what this combination of cards tells us here. It's possible also that you yourself, you like to be around nature, that you are a person who likes relaxation, being in nature, walking in nature, doing things like breathing exercise, and sometimes also this is meditation that we are seeing here. Then we gonna go to the bottom cards. We have the moon and the garden here. The moon and the garden, it tells us here that probably you will get certain invitations. Maybe your partner or some people invite you. This is points that we are invited to a public thing. Maybe this is something, a group that you belong to that invite you there. We see here that if the company that we are keeping, or that these people, or this is a group that we feel good in, this could be a pleasant evening. If the group, if there were some problems, or there are associations with the group of people that we are functioning in, and there were some problems, maybe this is not such a good idea, but we will see later when it goes here. This points sometimes also that our partner could also be involved in our work, or somehow they are connected, or maybe you met at work. This is possible also, but in a way we ourselves, we are quite successful, we are popular here in social context, in our community, or in certain community, or in specific areas of our community. We are literally here with people who are like-minded, because this combination is like-minded. It's possible that you are contractually connected to these people in somehow. Sometimes this points also that we might take the next step in a relationship here, because we have the ring in the middle, and this can point to the next step in our relationship here. If we are invited somewhere, it's also possible that we get an expression of our work, that we are honored for our work. Mostly this points to good time if the group that we are functioning is like-minded, like we are. If not so, sometimes we need to be careful with this combination, as we see later on in the reading. Anyway, it's possible also, if you are in the next step of your relationship, that your partner in public, he asks you to take the next step. Maybe they ask you to go in the engagement, or they even ask you to marry. This is possible also with this combination of cards. Excuse me. Then we're gonna go in the horizontal lines. Here we see that an important goal in our life is about to achieve, or we have achieved an important goal in our life, literally a milestone, a landmark, something that is important in our life here. It's possible in certain areas in our life, things that we do professionally, like or hobby like, that we really feel good here with these things. There's a very arranged thing here that we are seeing here. Health is also a priority for ourselves. If we have been waiting for certain breakthroughs, these breakthroughs also come out here now with this combination of cards. Sometimes also it points, if we have waited a long time before getting intimate, or on the sexual front with a partner, if we waited for a long time, it's points that maybe we come closer to each other, and some action is coming also on that front. This is what we are seeing. This is literally that somebody gives us access to their body, or we get access to somebody else's body. This is what we have, literally the key here in our hands, or we give somebody else access to ours. Anyway, also what this combination sometimes points to, if you are in family, something about the family could come up. Maybe you can discover something about the family secret. Some things become clear about the family. This is what we are seeing here. It's like literally we uncover something about our own roots here, because the tree represents roots. And this is what we are seeing here. If you feel a little bit under the weather also, and your body gives you a feeling, you need to go into that also. This points that we need to listen to our body. Then we're gonna come in the key and the person card here. It's possible that this person that is very close to you, this could be your partner, this could be somebody who are engaged to, they give you certain insights, they give you ideas, and somehow these ideas, they help you to move forward. This is a person that is smart also here, and this problem on the intelligence level, this person is probably a very good match for us here. We see some equality here in the cards here. This person also gives us help here. There are clues offered to us from a person if we are looking for somebody or for something in our roots, or for something in our work. This person helps us also. This combination also tells sometimes that this person could be the Mr. or the Mrs. Right. This is a very good combination for becoming stable with a certain person. So this person will become significant or important for us here. And also we could not feel too much bounded. Even it's possible that we have certain freedoms that we are allowed. This person is like not putting us really in chains. This is what we are seeing here. There's a kind of liberation here, what we are seeing here, and there's more a form of inspiring here and understanding and insights between the two people. Certain wishes also will be fulfilled. Then we have the mice, the clouds, and the book. The mice and the clouds here, in some areas, maybe this is the reason why this person helps you, there could be some self-doubt. We could hesitate about certain things here, hesitate because we have certain difficulties here. And with the clouds in the middle, we are asked to use the insights from the other person, think about it, reflect over it, and then we will be able to resolve here. Maybe these people, they give us a clear head. If not, we need to think here that till we get a clear head. If you have the feeling that somebody around us as you has a bad intention or is ill-willed, we should also take some distance from these people, or if possible, avoid them. We see here also, if you have certain difficulties, you will be able to bypass these problems, but there could be some stress here. You need to attend the problems. With the mice, it's like this. If you have problems, you don't attend the problems will become bigger. So we need to attend the problems, because one mice becomes three becomes five, and mice, they are very easy to breed, as you know, so we need to fix take a focus here on the problems here with this combination. If certain people in your life want to approach you, it's possible that you say no to certain people. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe there are some difficulties with certain people, but it's possible here with this combination that you say no. We need to be careful also with this combination that people are not talking behind our back. So be careful, be aware of that, focus on that. Maybe something is going on in secret here, so be careful here. Become aware of it, that it's possible that something is going on behind your back, that this could be gossip. Maybe something is cooked up here. We need to be careful with this combination. It's something dishonest, possibly, maybe something unhealthy. We need to be very careful with this, that things don't evolve in a worse situation. So be observative. Then we have the clouds and the book here. As I said, there could be some confusion here. Sometimes also it means that we cannot focus too well, that we forget things easy. If you sign or about to sign certain contracts, it's also advisable with this combination that you watch out for the details. The mice are details, so you need to be very focusing on details for certain contracts. This could be for your work. This could be if you're an independent, you need to be careful for the contracts. You need to read them in the fine print. If you don't know nothing about contracts, just let somebody advise you here so things don't go wrong. It's very important with this combination that we pay attention. For other people, this could mean that they are involved in a test or an exam here. This is possible also with this combination. Sometimes also with this combination, it's possible that you do a health checkup and you get the result of that, and you think to yourself, what I get here, this don't make any sense, because I have nothing of this and that. And sometimes this point that the diagnostic is wrong, or the health practitioner that give you the diagnosis, he made a wrong diagnosis. So it's wise with this combination sometimes also to take a second opinion. So if something is going on related to your health, it's not necessary so, but if there is, and you think this cannot be true, or that there's something incorrect here, just do a double check here with this combination, because the facts sometimes with this combination are unclear here with this combination of cards. Then we come in the third line. We have the moon, the ring, and the garden. The moon and the ring, it tells us there's between the couple, there is a kind of loyalty. There's commitment between the couple. This is a serious relationship. It's possible that there is a deep feeling, a deep love for each other, for this person, and that this slowly develop. There's literally a loving connection here. There's a serene connection here, emotional commitment here. We see also dedication, as I said here, engagement. If you're involved in contract, it's possible also that the contract, it asks some creativity from you. If you are an artist, this means that you are paid for your art. This is what we are seeing with this combination of cards here. Anyway, there could also be some honoring, as I said, for your work here. We see this here again. Maybe there's a place where you're going with the partner here, or with your the person where you engaged in here for receiving some honors. This is what we see here also. But with the partner itself, we are intuitively connected here with this combination of cards. Anyway, also sometimes it means that if we have sad emotions, we can connect with each other for these sad emotions. We understand each other also in that part. Then we have the ring and the garden here. This literally points to the next step in the relationship. For some people, this means an engagement. For some people, this means a wedding here, because the ring is literally what connects us to the others, or to the other people, because we feel literally very good with each other here, especially with the moon. We are like-minded with the partner because the moon is the mind. Also about creativity, we have the same ideas. This is what the cards tell us here. On the field of art and creativity and work, we could belong to a certain exclusive group. This is what we are seeing here. But probably you have a lot of social contacts here with this combination of cards. It's possible also that an official agreement, if you're, for instance, an artist, or you're waiting on a contract here, that this contract, this official contract is coming to you. And if you are about to marry, of course, then there is an official contract. Maybe you're marrying with a contract. This is what we are seeing here. For some people, it means that they come in also in a higher status with this relationship, because sometimes this points to high society standards. We are like evolving because we come together. This improves our lifestyle. For some people, it could really be a very big improvement that we are seeing here. The reactions that you will get on this engagement will be predictable, probably because already know, and people are already aware, but probably it was a little bit slow, and all people are already aware that the next step was coming anytime, or it could come anytime. The group where you belong to here has a very strong team spirit. Then we go in the vertical lines. We have the tree and the mice. The tree and the mice, it tells us that also we get more mature. Maybe we see that we are getting older. Maybe we are not so very young anymore. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We could also have some stress on the work front. If this stress is too much, you just see that you need to take some time off in nature also. It's we need our body, and if we still feel stress, we need to take it slow sometimes here with this combination. The tree likes to take things slow, because if we don't take a break time to time, it could mean that our body is drained, that there we get a decline in health. So it could have an effect on our immune system. So if you feel, or if you work hard, take some time to time, because else it could go to lead to certain problems in your life, and our body could maybe not endure the stress here. This is what the cards tell us here, but for certain there is some stress here. Then we have the mice and the moon. The mice and the moon, it tells us if we take care of our body, we eat healthy, we sleep enough, we will overcome these things, but you need to attend them. The mice, as I said, you need to attend them. If certain people doubted you before, for whatever reason, on your work front, in certain contacts that you have, they will need to reconsider that they were mistaken, and they probably will admit their faults. So if you said something long ago and you said it's going to happen like this and this, and these people, they talk to you, they didn't believe you, or they say bad words to you, or you get in a conflict, here we see that these people admit to you that they were mistaken. This is what we see here also with this combination of cards. It's possible that because you made certain explanation, even that you lost work because you have a certain opinion about health, because a lot of people now, especially if you're in the health sector, were confronted with certain things related to the viruses. Some people are pro the medication, other people are counter the medication, and maybe you took a stand, you said, this is my opinion, and these people, they they didn't believe you, or they say you are wrong, or they start arguing. And here we see that they come to you and they tell, we need to admit that certain facts are revealed and you were right. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. But you could have experienced lots of work before because of this, because you stated your opinion. This could have been a very unhealthy thing here. And this could have put a strain on your body also with this combination. Sometimes also we feel this still in our body, that these people have done this to us. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe you lost sleep about that. Maybe you have a bad sleep here before, but this slowly is improving here. It probably gave us too little rest here with this combination of cards. Then we come in the second line. We have the key and the clouds here. The key and the clouds here, if there are certain problems, you couldn't these problems easily solved in like-minded groups or with your partner here, that we are seeing here. If there are certain things that you need to solve that were not unclear, like a riddle or whatever, or some difficult problem, you will overcome that problem here. You will literally cut to certain confusions in your life because you already see things clear. Anyway, if you don't see the things clear yourself, it's best maybe to talk in a certain group or with the partner, and this could give you a better overview. Here we see, if we do so, that we could be able to use our intellect and our mental side more better. This is what we are seeing here. If things didn't work out so very well before, because maybe you were confused or maybe you had a lot of stress, things will become better. Especially here we have the ring here. This could be with the partner or the person that we are engaged in, but also the groups where we belong to, the people we trust, the people who stand at our sides could give us clear answers here. Maybe before there was unclarity, but here there comes a solution for the confusion that there was there before. Anyway, this problem that you have been confronted with, it's important for the future, for your further development. This is you have learned a lesson here, and you saw certain angles that you didn't know that they were there before. So you figure out the depth of the misunderstanding, what was there here with this combination. Maybe these people themselves, they still struggle with the fact from this and that, or that these things become clear. This is what we see here also. Then we have the clouds and the ring. Here we see also that maybe with certain groups of people, you doubt that they are really loyal to you. This could really have undermined your confidence. And maybe they have jeopardized this relationship for you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. In another way, this could mean also that certain aspects of our relationship we keep secret. We keep like a separation between our private life and our public life here. Certain things we could be hiding. If you are married, sometimes also exceptional, this tells us that we marry in secret. We don't announce it to the group. This is possible also with this combination, literally that we have a hidden marriage here. This is what we are seeing here. If there are certain contracts that are offered to you and you have an odd feeling, it's possible also that you dodge the contract or you refuse it for certain reasons, because you feel there is unclarity in this relationship here. This is what we are seeing here. For some people also, excuse me, this could mean that they are very cautious here. Some people will also not reveal if they belong to certain associations. Sometimes also it points to associations that we don't make public, and people that we are connected with, we don't make it clear to everybody. This is what we are seeing here. But again here, as I said, with the contracts, if you have a creative job, if you are in contracts, if you are an independent, double check the fine print. Always coming back here, be careful here with that combination. Then we come in the third vertical line, we have the person card, the book and the garden. Here we see that we ourselves, we have a lot of knowledge. For some people, they could really see as an intellectual, they know that you are educated, or in your field of work, you have a lot of knowledge. You are a knowledgeable person here. This is what we are seeing here, this because we have the book under control. This is what we are seeing. We know what we are saying here. You could also, in some cases also, this can point to somebody who works, but also who educates. So you could have a job and you still could educate as a sideline also, or you are an educator about health. This is what the cards tell us here. Anyway, you have here, you are seen as a person who has the right information, and also you will not share everything. Sometimes with the book, we don't share everything. We keep certain knowledge for ourselves here. Maybe this is certain knowledge that you are unwilling to share here with other people, academic knowledge maybe that you don't want to be sharing. Also, there are certain people who know the truth about us, but maybe this is a selective group here that we are seeing here with this combination of cards. You could literally have a lot of books also in your home here. You could have an extensive library, or maybe on regular basis also related to your profession. You do a lot of work for investigating related to your profession. Then we have the book and the garden. The book and the garden here, it tells us that we literally go to the library, or we have an extensive library. We buy books for common knowledge that is good for the public, that is good for everybody here. We are sometimes part also of an intellectual selective community. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that we met the partner in this intellectual same idea community. This is possible also, that we actually learned our future partner to know their year with this combination of cards here. In a way, also sometimes this points that we are confronted with newspapers. Somehow this is also in the cards here. Maybe there's an interview from you requested here. Your name comes in the newspaper here. Not necessarily negative, because this is something publicly that you announce. This is what we are seeing. But there could be an interview here by a newspaper, sometimes for some people also. Then we go in the cross. We have the tree, the clouds, and the garden. We can see if we can add something here. If this whole problem, if you have an overview and things become clear here, you will see that you will re-establish your roots. You will get more solid here. After this, maybe there was a period of uncertainty here. This is what we are seeing here. Again, here we see the second opinion here. If you have health issues, if this is not your field, and as I said, if the diagnosis is not as you think it is, ask for a second opinion. Sometimes also it means that we are a very patient person, and we hide how patient we are, but it doesn't mean that we don't have stress. This is something else here with this combination. Sometimes also we need to be careful. If you would be a smoker, be careful that you don't smoke too much. Here we see also that there could be problems in that area. If you smoke too much, be care of your health here, because sometimes will not apply on everybody, but this points to health problems due to smoking, or that could involve smoking. Anyway, here we see also, if we are patients, sometimes it's unclear if we have patience in certain area, if this will be rewarded, yes or no. We need to be careful here with that here, with this combination. It's possible also, if you take certain medication, the medication don't have the expected outcome, or it don't work very well, or it don't work at all. This is possible also, and maybe that's why you do a double checkup, especially if the medication don't work too well. Be careful also, if you take medication, don't take too long. Double check that you don't get health issues because of the medication. So we need to be careful also with this combination of cards here. If you have certain problems with respiration, this could also mean that we have respiration problems. Maybe it's related to something in our family. This is what we are seeing here in our DNA. This could be possible also. most countries are all already over the virus, but sometimes also this points to lung problems. So but mostly most of us are already in the next stage. We are in the end stages, but it could be possible here also. I don't necessarily say, but this can point to breathing problems or something related to that. But mostly this is more like something that is related to our roots, our DNA. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, you will not reveal everything that you know. We see this here again. Here we see also that we have psychological growth. Also, you are seen here mostly as a reliable person. This is what we are seeing here. Also for relaxation, if you have difficulty for relaxation, sometimes, I don't know, for some people it means that they belong to a community of actors, and this probably relaxes you. If you're not an actor or in the sideline, or because some people do acting as a sideline, and this could really relax you also. Or maybe you go to a stage play, to a movie, this could also relax you. This is what we are seeing here also. But mostly we have a down-to-earth view on the situation for handling practical problems here. This is what we are seeing here. But if you have health problems, these are temporary problems. Then we have the clouds and the garden here. As I said, there could have been some disagreements before with certain problems. Be careful if you operate in certain social sectors, if you express your meaning. Some people could gossip. We see this here with this combination again here. Be careful here with this combination. In the area where you live, you could also be confronted with a lot of rainfall or even storms. This is what then on that front here it foretells weather that is maybe bad or stormy weather. This is what we are seeing here. But a lot of people, if this is the case in your area, a lot of people will be affected from that. But slowly, if you are clear about the problem, where did you take a stand, you will clearly see with what we are seeing here. If you don't want to go into certain problems and you are above the problems, it's possible that you act with a poker face. You just don't go into it. But as I said here, there will be some apologies here with this combination. Also in groups that you function here, I see this here again, there is confusion in the group about things that you explained. Then we have the woman, the clouds, and the moon. The woman and the clouds here, we and our partner could both be a little bit tensed about that here. If you are a long time not in a relationship and you are a long time single, what we could see also with this relationship, with this card combination here on the front of relationship, is that it's like that we get involved with our ex again. It will not apply on everybody, but sometimes this is possible also with this combination. The question is, if you get involved, is if this is a good idea, because we have the clouds here. Sometimes this is not a good idea, but it could come on your path here. So think wisely if this is a good idea, because maybe the other person, they are confused, they don't know exactly what their objectives are, or there are some issues here with this combination of cards. But mostly in general, I see here, if you have a stable partner, it's positive. But if you get involved with an ex, it's something else here. Then we have the clouds and the moon. There could be some things that we cannot see clear here. I see if I can add something. We will understand ourselves better because of what happened here in the future. You could really have a very stressing period here before here, but we understand ourselves better now. We understand what is exactly happened to us here, how this happened to us. And also it points that in the future, maybe you are a very intuitive type, your intuition will come back. Maybe if we are very confused, sometimes our intuition is not so clear, but here we see it's slowly coming back. This is what we are seeing here. But this points to a person who is very talented in the field that they work, and they don't expose their talents. But if you make a diagnostic in the profession that you are, it means that this person is very talented due to knowledge, due to experience. This is what we are seeing here. But we don't always show this. We don't always tell what we know. We don't share. but what we share is correct and is based on knowledge. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. So Gemini, this is sorry, Taurus, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, thank you for subscribing to my channel or for considering. If you want more information about financial, we do also specific financial card readings. They are more like a philosophical approach that we have towards it. And then we have, of course, spiritual card readings. They are more like guides in your life. If you would be confused, they tell you how to act, how to react, how people will act and react. So you just check it out on my channel. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we see each other next time. Bye bye for now.